So welcome back, friends. So with reference to what I said earlier in the training, so we need some elements to incorporate into our design. So I made mention of call icon, phone icon, phone icon, mail icon, and web icon. So all these icon, I told you guys you can download it straight from freepik.com. But in this regard, I have all these icon already on my PC. So what I will just do is to show you guys how you can open it up and how you can use it in your design. So I'll go to File now. Then I will go to Open, or you press Ctrl O on your keyboard. So the dialog box is going to pump up. Then from this point here, you can now navigate to where you have the stuff installed on your PC. So I have this thing on my external drive. I think here. Okay, so let me scroll down. Okay, these are the icons for my business card. Then I'll click on Open. Right, so it has been opened. So in some cases, if you have some issues in your icons, just chat me on WhatsApp. I will give you some guideline on how you can go about it. So you download it in EPS file or PNG file. So when you download in PNG or EPS file, it will be very much easy for you to use in Adobe Photoshop. So I will first use my vector file. So I have a vector file I want to use first for this business card. Okay, so this is the vector file. So I'm making use of this vector file. Then let's go back to our business card file. So I need it in the background. So I'll come to the layer panel. I will select the background. Then I will go back to my stock graphics. Then I will drag just to select the vector. So I will take it to the top like this and take it to the business card layer. It's going to open up like this. Then I will drag it down. All right. Then I'll go to my home tab here. I'll look for select. I will click on select all, or you press Ctrl A on your keyboard. Then I will go to my alignment panel, align vertical center, then align horizontal center. Then I'll go back to select again. I will choose deselect. So I'm done with that, right? So one other thing I need is icons. Then I'll go back to my stock graphic layer. So I need a man icon. So I need this icon here. So I will take it up just like the way I did on the vector graphics to this layer. Then I will drop it down here. So now I need to resize this thing so that it fits to the shape. So I'll have to go to Home tab again. I'll click on Edit. Then I will look for Free Transform. Then from the corner here, I'll press that Shift key, Alt key, Then I will drag just to resize the icon. It's too small. Okay, so I'm good with the size like this. So you can press enter key on your keyboard to accept it. Then I'll take this down below here. Right, so I can come back to the layer, the shape layer. I'll double click the layer thumbnail. So this is just, I want to change the color of the icon. So I will take my mouse here to pick this color. Then I will select. So the color will be automatically appear on the icons. Next, I'll go to my text tools now. Then I'll make a type. So the card holder name, I'm going to use my name, Rafael Yakub. Then I'll press Ctrl A to highlight. Then I'll go back to the Home tab and change the font type to bold. The font name is Roboto. You can see it here. The font name is Roboto. Then I will change the size to 12. Then I will change the color from this tab here. I will click on this tab. Then I'll pick the color from here. So for you to know the color code, here is the color code, right? Then I'll click on OK. Then I'll go back to the name. I will click once, then Shift key and my front arrow key just to select the second name. I will go back to the Home tab. I'll click this point here. Then I will select light. Then I'll come here and change the color. I will click on the tab here. In this regard, I will use this type of lemon green. Then I'll click on OK. And I'll come here and click on this check mark to accept it. So I'm done with this. Then I can drag the text here. So let me press Ctrl key and plus to zoom out. Ctrl key and plus to zoom out, so that it's very much easy for us to format our text on the design. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to select the text now. Then we'll go to the text layer. We right click on it and we look for duplicate layer. So we can call this one position. Then we click on OK. So the position now, we have to drag it down. Then we go back to our text tools from the tools bar here. Then we make sure that we are on a position layer. We press shift key down, then our backward arrow key. Then backspace. Then we press Ctrl A and type the position. So creative director. Right? So we press Ctrl A again. Then we go to the text property from the home tab here. We change this from bold to light. Then we change the size to 6. Very good. Then we come here and click on the pick tools or move tools. So that's set. Then we come back to the layer. From the layer panel, we press shift key down and select the name. Then we go to the home tab here. We make sure that we choose align left edge. Now we go back to the layer panel. We select the position. Then we can use our upward arrow key to tap to the top. So in this regard, because of the icon, we need to move the creative director back to the right. So we go back to the layer panel. We press that shift key and select the name. Then we go back to the home tab here. We make sure that we choose right edge alignment. Now everything has moved together. Now we come back to the layer panel. We drag everything into group can. So we can call this one name and position. Then we press enter on our keyboard. Next, we look for the shape layer. Then we press Ctrl key or shift key and select the position. Then we go to our home tab. We make sure that we choose alignment horizontal center. Ctrl Z. So we have to choose alignment vertical center. Yeah. So alignment vertical center. Let's see the result. Okay. So we can go to our home tab again, edit, then free transform. So we can drag and try to position this to the edge of the ruler like this. So we press enter key on our keyboard. We are done with this side now. So the next thing to do now is to continue with our text. So we come down below here and make another new layer. So we go back to our text tools. Then we make another type. So the next one here is the phone number. I'm going to use my phone number. Okay. Then we press enter. Shift key 238074901853. Right, so That's my number. So we have to make sure that we maintain the same size of the font size, which is 6. Then the same font format, light, the same font name, Roboto. Very good. At this point now, we can go to our move tool. Now we can drag and position it here. So everything must be aligned to this. But in this case, we have to take it to the top. But must be aligned with the text. Okay. So Control minus to zoom in. So we need some of those icons again, but before we do that, we can continue with our text. So we can make a duplicate of this by press alternative key and drag. This is another way to make a duplicate. So you make sure that you look at the figure interval between the duplicates. So this is 0.130. These are very much important. So another duplicate. So 0.130. So everything has been perfectly aligned. So we can now go to our icons now. So I'm going to hide this. Then we select phone icon. And we drag it down. So we can double click the layer thumbnail and choose the color. So we can go to edit from the home tab, free transform, then shift key and alternative key and drag to resize. Oh no, that's too much. So we can drag this here. So this is for call icon, right?